If you can hear me, wave. Good morning. All right, all right. Looks like we got a pretty good turnout. 107 people so far, all over the region. So this call includes Europe, Latin America, some people from Australia, Africa. Where else are we from? Oh gosh, quite a bit. So anyway, we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. We're just waiting for David to jump on. I've texted him. Hopefully he'll be able to make it. If not, we'll make the announcement anyway, but I'm sure he'll be on in just a moment. I hope everybody's doing great. You all look healthy and happy. So I see Laura. Hi, Laura. See Ives. Ingeborg, hi. Hello, hello. Luna, hi. I see Rodolfo. Well, I don't see Rodolfo. He just left. Oh, he's back. He's back. Hi, Rodolfo. Angel, hello. So we're gonna get going here in just a second. I'll be right back. Give us about 2 more minutes. All right, we're just I just talked to David. He should be on. Hang on 1 second. See if I can find him. Hey, Diz, can you see David? Oh, there he is. I see him. Hey, let me unmute him here so he can talk. David, welcome, welcome.
Hey guys, how are we doing? I was yelling into the phone, but you couldn't hear me. It was muted. So.
Well, thank you for coming on. We have a pretty exciting announcement, and so I want to welcome everybody. We're very excited about this. We're excited about the future of NewAge and what's going on behind the scenes. There's so many cool things, and we wanted to just take a minute, A, to get everybody together just to see your beautiful faces, and B, to tell you about some exciting things that we're doing worldwide to make sure that everybody is invested in NewAge and is excited about where we're going. So let me turn it over to David, and he can give you some logic on it.
Sure. Hey everybody. I hope wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy. It's not easy right now, and we appreciate all the hard work and the involvement that everyone's putting in right now. What I wanted to do and Sean and I had talked about this, we have a new program that we're rolling out in regions that would like it. And part of it is, look, this is your business. This isn't, I don't want ever to be seen to be dictating or saying, hey, we're going to do it this way now. I really love open conversations and engagement, particularly with with IPC leaders who understand our business and can help us make great decisions. And one of the things, you know, that
Una de las
attracted me,
cosas que me atrajeron
one of the things that attracted me to this company, to
a
NewAge,
esta compañía NewAge.
Oh, sorry, David. David Garcia, I think we can hear the translation. So, oh, there you go. We're good. Go ahead.
Okay. And so the idea, you know, the idea was, for me, one of the big ideas was ownership. You know, I started as a IPC with Amway, was successful. We launched the Excess brand with Amway, and, you know, made that very big inside of Amway, helped them transform their business, bring in a new generation, make it fun to go to meetings. We did big club events and outdoor events. And that process, you know, was great. And I owned Excess, and then we sold that company to Amway. And part of what I think, you know, being an IPC is all about is the idea of actually owning something, right? Owning your own business, having control of your life. But a bigger part of that, one of the reasons that, you know, when I left Amway and came here, was the idea of shared ownership of the enterprise, of the entire company. So it's not just you and your IPC business. Yes, that still exists, and we don't want to change that. But you also get ownership in the entire enterprise, the growth of everything. And that's really special. That's unique. That means that, you know, you're part of the entire organization. You're an owner in the organization, and everything we do together really matters. It's not just about you and your business, but it's about how you're working together with Crossline, how you're working with staff, how you're helping us make better decisions. And so one of the things that, and this came from Japanese IPC leaders who really drove this idea with me. They said, one, you know, short-term qualification is a good thing. It's great when people hit new levels and hit new peaks, but there's been too much up and down. You know, we'd like to have steadier, stable, more stable growth. And so part of what we're implementing is what we're calling a master level at each of the recognition levels that we have: Jade, Pearl, Diamond, etc. And we wanted to tie equity, ownership, stock for people who qualify at each of those levels. Even at the Jade level, when you hit Master Jade or Master Pearl or Master Diamond, we want to give chunks of equity to our IPC leaders who are active in their business all year, who are building sustainable businesses with us, and who are, you know, we'll always celebrate the new pins and the people who qualify for the first time. We think that's great. But we also want to celebrate sustained businesses, because it takes a lot of work to build a business that qualifies over time, that qualifies for 12 months. And so we're putting a new program together. Now, if you're, you know, in this region, if you're in the lead region, you don't have to participate in that. If you say, hey, we don't want the stock, we just rather have a little bit of cash instead, you know, we can look at other growth bonuses. But I wanted to walk through this equity opportunity, particularly right now, because our stock is very undervalued, which means, you know, we're starting to grow right now. And I think we're going to have a very strong growth year. I know that lead is already having a strong growth year. And what I wanted to make sure was that IPC leaders understood the opportunity to have a master program, master title program in the lead region, and to participate in equity, to actually earn equity for qualifying 12 months. Because I think over the next 12 months, that equity is going to become very valuable, and it's going to grow quite a bit. And you don't have to want to participate in this, but I thought you might want to see what we're proposing and give us your feedback and tell us your thoughts about actually owning equity from the Jade level all the way through Marquesas Club for qualifying 12 months. So I hope that's an interesting idea to everyone. Sean, I'd love it if you walk through the details of the lead region and what you know, I think you've got a PowerPoint that you've put together.
I do.
And help us all understand it in detail. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. As David said, I'm going to share my screen here, but really the point of this, when you look at it, is, you know, and Brent said this from the very, very beginning of when we merged, is that he wants every single IPC to be an owner. Because I think you treat your business differently, you think about your business differently, you interject differently when you actually own the business and you are an owner. And so that's really the point of this program, is we want to make all those that are achieving at least Jade level or more owners in the company. So they have a say in what happens, and they have a vested interest in what happens. So let me share my screen. I'm going to give you the details. Okay. Okay, let's go. Oh, sorry. Should have had this more ready. Oops. Okay. Okay. Can you guys all see that? Give me a big thumbs up if you're good. You can see that okay? Good. Okay. I assume everyone can see that. Okay, so we're calling this the Master NewAge Title Stock Program. And so it's, I'm sorry, the Master Title NewAge Stock Program. And so as you achieve new titles or you hold them for a certain level, you become a Master Jade or a Master Pearl or a Master Diamond Pearl. And so let me show you how this is going to work. It's very simple, actually. So this year, Noni by NewAge wants to reward you for building a strong organization and completing your title goals with the NewAge stock. So it's very simple. Maintain your highest personal paid as title in 2020 for 12 consecutive months, and you will earn the master title and its respective stock amounts. So, so if you want to get more, we're also offering a chance for you to increase the amount of shares that you're going to get by growing your QPV8 of 2019. So you take all your QVP8 for 2019, and then you add, increase it by 10% or by 30% in 2020, and you'll earn additional stock. So let me show you how this works. So if you're Jade, so if you maintain Jade starting this month, so let's say your highest title in 2020 is Jade. So starting this month, if you hit Jade again, or you hit Jade for the first time, for example, and you hold that for 12 months consecutively, then you would get 50 shares of NewAge stock. Then at the Pearl level, you'd get 200 shares. And you can see here all the way up to the Marquise's Club Elite level, which is 8,000 shares. So then you move over to the next line. So then if you do that, plus you increase your QVP8 over 2019, and so we're going to add up 2019 and we're going to add up 2020. And if you've increased by 10%, you get an additional 50 shares if you're at the Pearl level. And if you increase it by 30%, then you get another 100 shares at the Pearl level. Now think of it this way, you're going to obviously be paid for all of the volume that you're already doing, all the commissions. This is an added bonus on top of all the other programs that we currently have, on top of the commissions, on top of the trips, on top of the title bonus program we have running right now. So this is an addition. And the point of this is that you get a piece of the company. We want everyone to own a piece. We want you all concerned about the stock and about where it's going. So, and then let me show you just an example. Now we're going to send out this PowerPoint and all the details to you right after this. So you'll get all the details so you can look at it and make plans. Now, for example, you know, if you had bought Apple stock, what would it be worth today if you'd bought it when it was first offered? If you look at that in 1980 at $22 a share, 200 shares would cost you about $4,400. Those same shares would now be worth about $62,000. Now, if you look, as David said, the stock is extremely undervalued right now, and there's some really exciting things coming up over the next several months and years. And we think that there's huge growth opportunity, and we want you to be part of that. And even beyond that, even beyond the financial part, to be an owner, to be part of the company, to own the stock, I think is vitally important to how you look at your business. Now, qualification, a couple of details. Qualification is based on your highest personal paid as title so far in 2020. So let's say in January, you made Jade, and then you drop back. Now in May, all you have to do is hit Jade again, because that's your highest qualified personal paid as title so far this year. Then you just get back to Jade in May, and you're good to go. And you just hold that for 12 months through April 2021, and you get the title of Master Jade plus the stock. Now, title maintenance must be 12 consecutive months within the qualification period. So you can't drop a month, you just have to maintain. And so you don't really have to grow to get the stock, you just have to maintain. And if you grow, there's additional bonuses. Now, when a new title is achieved, that month will count as a maintenance month for you. And then no need by NewAge obviously reserves the right to modify this as necessary. But so that's the whole program, pretty simple. Hit your highest personal paid as title, hold it for 12 months, and you get the stock. Grow it by 10%, you get extra stock. Grow it by 30%, you get more stock. And again, some people might say, well, what if I do this, or what is it? The point of this program is we want to reward consistency, and we want as many people as possible to become shareholders in NewAge. So, okay, let me jump out of that. And we'll go back here. Okay. Oops. I'm not sure how to do that, but okay. Now, did you have any questions? Can we take a few minutes and answer questions for you? Again, we're going to be sending this out soon. I'm trying to make my screen large, but okay, there we go. There we go. Let me go to the chat and see if we've got any questions that we can answer. Okay, chat, we've got 78 questions. We've got some. Okay, maybe David Garcia, you can jump in here. I've got some in Spanish that we might want to look at. Anybody else? Okay. Well, yeah, let me know. Do we have to rely on the paid as title? Oh, Tobias says, do we have to rely on a paid as title or volume? Yeah, it's paid as title. And so, basically Jade, we're not really looking at volume on this. It's really the highest paid as title that you have. And then obviously if you increase the volume by 10%, you get more. And if you increase by 30%, you get more than that. So any other questions?
Sean, I'll translate this one that came up in Spanish.
There's a couple in Spanish that are popping through. So.
Yeah, this one says, a person that maintains the title of Coral Elite, do they participate?
They would not. It starts at the Jade level. So if you're Coral Elite, if you could make the jump to Jade and then hold that for the 12 months, then you would get the Master Jade title and the stock. So hopefully that is clear. From Roland, it says you need to start with maintaining any this month latest in the 12 months fulfilled until April. Yes. So basically, yeah, you need to get to the highest title that you have so far in 2020. So if you were Jade in February and you're not now, you need to get back to Jade in May, or you have the opportunity to get back in May and hold that for 12 months, and then you're good to go. So. Thank you. Roberto says we're doing a great job. Thank you, Roberto. I appreciate that very much. Anybody else? Okay. Great, you guys. David, did you want to say anything else, or are we good to go? Well, let me unmute you. There you go. Go ahead.
There we go. No, I just wanted to reiterate that we love questions, feedback, and input. We thought it was a really interesting idea to add a new bonus. Who doesn't want extra bonuses? But the idea is that we want to support sustained growth. So, building a platform, maintaining it, building a platform, maintaining it. And we're really excited about helping people get to, 10% growth or 30% growth this year. And I know that different people are in different places, so we recognize that. But we really want to help you and support you and do everything we can to get there and put some extra incentives out, particularly when it's harder to travel. So thank you for the time today, Sean. Thank you for including me, and I hope everyone has a great weekend.
Thank you, David. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll be sending this out very shortly and translating this, so you'll have both a flyer as well as a PowerPoint that you can use with your downline and talk to them and strategize with your group. So let's make everybody owners, man. Let's make this thing amazing. You guys are the best. We love you. We miss you. Can't wait to be with you personally soon. We've got a lot of other announcements coming out over the next few months that are going to be super, super cool and exciting. So thank you so much for jumping on. 187 of you today. Fantastic. Hey, okay, I'm going to unmute everybody. If you can just say hello or thank you or good to see you. Ready? Go.
Everyone.